Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose mans is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Makk and Makk, welcome to the Smoke Pit.
Shared in all these groups. Who else group needs to be blessed with the Smoke Pit? I think I got them all.
Bless them all. Bless them all.
Blessing all the groups with this beautiful, wonderful content. What is up, everybody? You already know what it is. It is the homie Makk, aka ya boy.
And I am bred like a king, made from Kaylee, and I'm hungry as fuck right now, so I'm eating. But welcome to the Smoke Pit.
Yeah, buddy. So want to thank everybody who's joining in. I know we're gonna have some stragglers and whatnot. I know this is like, you guys supposed to start at this time, the top of the hour, it's the bottom of the life happens, but you know we're gonna be here sometime on Friday. And if it's too late, you know the video gonna be up for you to check out later. So we here, the audio will be up. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna get this work regardless, whether it be now, live, or later. You gonna get this work brought to you by That Feeling Podcast Network.
You gonna get this work.
But as always, if you are watching the video and if you are listening and you're like, how do I get to watch the video, my guy? Go to Facebook, search the Smoke Pit Podcast Fan Group. It's a public group. Go ahead, click the link, get in here with all the action, all the shenanigans. You get the notifications. Or you can search the podcast page on Facebook at The Smoke Pit. You know, you'll see the logo, little angry ass smoke cloud with the orange background. That'd be us. You know, just click it, follow it. Mm-hmm. That's how you'll get the notifications, right? Like, share, subscribe. If you are watching, just hit the like button. I just want to, because like we'll have people watching and just have one like thing. Reactions kind of help us. Like the more reactions we get, the more Facebook will be like, you know, we'll probably share this shit on other people's shit. So go ahead, hit the like button, all that good stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, other people are liking you. I'll do that. Any reaction, a heart, thumbs up, whatever. But y'all see that, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you're watching us on YouTube, appreciate it. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and let you guys know who is sponsoring this episode. We got the Plugs wireless headphones at www.gettheplugs.com, Audio Swim at www.audioswim.com, and Premier Element UAE at premierelement.com. Not Elements. That'll take you to some Adobe video editing software site. You want Premier Element. One T. Mint. Only one element. All right. Premierelement.com. And those will be our sponsors. Black, go ahead and let the people know what we got going on with the Patreon.
So, now's a really good time to be joining the Patreon. Go to www.patreon.com/thatfeelingpodcast. $3 a month will get you access to all of our episodes ad-free, any bonus content that we have. Everything that we do here, we do more of there now. So go to our Patreon, subscribe for $3 a month. It will get you access to our giveaways. You can participate in the live chats. You can do all these wonderful things with our Patreon. And right now, our dating files are on the Patreon. So go check us out. Go to www.patreon.com/thatfeelingpodcast. And what we got for them on the merch side of things, man?
So go to teespring.com, search for our store, That Feeling Podcast. Or if you're watching the video, you want to copy and paste. I don't know how you're going to do that, but it's That Feeling -podcast.myteespring.co. That is the link to get there. But it's easier to just go to teespring.com and search That Feeling Podcast. You'll see the store come up. You'll see all the shirts, all the merch we got for all the shows on the DFPN network, including the new Pitmaster shirts that we put out for the Smoke Pit. So if you're a member of the Smoke Pit, you want to rep, Pitmaster shirts are out there now. Stand by for the ad, the merch, the picture, and all that stuff. I'm working that. But if you want to go and cop it now, you can. And then, at the end of the show, after the show, we'll go ahead and populate our randomizing wheel, and then we will come back because I forgot to add that on the docket. But the individuals that voted for the design that ended up winning, quote unquote, but all 3 designs are available. We promised to do a giveaway for that. So we will be doing that tonight because we have not forgot about you. We don't want you to think that we promising shit and not delivering shit. But we just got joggers on there now and leggings. So that's available for some of the shows. If the designs look right, because I ain't just going to throw design and, have a big ass smoke cloud on the ass of some leggings, because I know that's probably not what the ladies want out there. So with that being said, we trying to do some things. But yeah, that's what we got going on merch wise. All right. So as always, we're all about encouraging everybody to be a better person all around, including ourselves. Myself, I knew I needed to get back into better shape than I was. I was round, and I know, yes, round is a shape, but that is not what your boy is trying to be. You know what I'm saying? I am trying to be Michael B. Jordan's stunt double. You know what I'm saying? So the shake back is continuing.
That's your goal right there?
That is, you got to shoot for the stars, my guy. Shoot for the stars. You know what I'm saying? And then, if you don't make it there, maybe you just end up looking like, a young Denzel. You ain't got abs and shit, but you slim. You know what I'm saying? You got some swag. You feel me? What up, Jen? EJ up in here. I see y'all. Miss y'all, love y'all, all that delicious and good, yummy stuff. So the shake back. How is your vegan journey going for you, my guy?
You know what? I'm adapting quite well right now. I'm actually eating a vegan pizza, believe it or not. So I found a loophole. So the longer you go, the more loopholes you find. So it's actually been pretty surprising to me how comfortable I am with it right now. So it's going, and I keep with it as long as I can tolerate it. I'll do it. You know what I mean? So to answer Jen's question, why did I go vegan? And I probably answered this last episode, but I'll answer it again. So in 2019, I had a real bad health scare, and come to find out I was potassium deficient. So I thought I was having a fucking heart attack. But that scare alone like forced a change. So in 2020, I went keto. So I did keto all 2020, and the goal was to eventually work myself into being vegan. So I thought it was gonna suck. It actually isn't. Keto is way worse in terms of what you can and can't eat. But here in vegan, I can work my way around. You know what I mean? I can have carbs. Yeah. So it's as long as I can get a little bit of carbs in my body, I'm good. You know what I mean? That no carb shit, though it was good with bringing the weight down, like I just wasn't happy on it. This I'm a little more happy. So
I mean
I can do it
because it's more vegan options. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For shit, like the vegetarians and the vegans out there, they be like, I miss the old life. Let's figure out a way to to have the shit we used to eat, but not made the way that it was made or whatnot. So
right.
Yeah, because like cats will be going, they'll be like, I'm eating pizza. It's a cauliflower crust. Like I've had a pizza with cauliflower crust.
Yeah.
It's let me say it is not as good as the unhealthy pizza, but it is not like unbearable. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's horrible.
And if you hungry, you will fuck it up. Because I was hungry that day and we stopped
I'm
by.
hungry and I'm fucking it up right now. I'm fucking this shit up.
But damn, Jen was like low potassium causes cardiac arrhythmias. Look at that shit.
Yeah.
You got a goddamn house. What up, Jen?
That shit was horrible, man.
Yeah, for me, so far so good. So like I know last week I told you I was 214.5. This Monday I weighed myself, I was 214.9. And the reason for that is Sunday, I think it was Sunday. Sunday I messed around and made smoked mac and cheese and ribs for the family. I was like, I gotta eat this shit. I gotta eat this shit. It ain't got no nutrition facts. It ain't got nothing. I'm just like, I didn't count none of the calories. I was like, fuck it up, 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 fuck it up.
Don't care about that label.
Man, as I was making the mac and cheese, I was looking at this thing, and you know the noise mac and cheese make. It's like a sexual ass noise. So I'm like stirring it up before I put it on the smoker. It's all just, oh my God. And I laid it in the pan, and I slapped it flat with the spoon and was spreading it and smoothing it out. I was like, I'm about to do some things to you. You don't even understand yet, mac and cheese. You don't even know.
You better stop playing with me. You better stop fucking playing with me.
I went and checked it on the smoker. The cheese was all bubbling. I was like, girl, if you don't stop, my wife in the other room, she right over here. What you doing? She right on the other side of this patio. You out here acting up. I'll talk to you later. But yeah, I thought it'd be worse. Like I was thinking I was going to get on that scale and that should be like 217, something like that. But only half a pound because I've been going in workout wise, making sure I'm doing my runs and shit like that. So, but then like you just got to get right back on it. You just can't be like, oh, well, fuck it. I'll just,
You're right.
Right. Get right back on it. So she's like, you getting all nasty with the mac and cheese. I didn't say I did shit. Yeah. It wasn't no American Pie shit going on. I'll tell you that right now. It wasn't none of that. Because I had to still feed it to my family. But what up, Uncle?
Things you can say both during sex and while making mac and cheese.
Yeah. So it was hold up. Eric has a request real quick. I wanted to ask if one of these nights you guys can discuss labels and give a perspective on the use of labels and the power of labels. Would that be possible? Now, now real quick, do you mean like labels as far as like society labeling people certain ways? Or because I know you're involved in a lot of
food labels.
Food labels?
I think it means, food labels.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah, just let us know. Because like I thought you was talking about like music artists and their labels and how they be getting shafted and shit. Because we could talk about that. We could talk about it. But we trying to break that over here at that feeling, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, all this week, I've been hitting my gallon a day. That's becoming easier actually. Like I'm finishing a gallon probably before 4:00. You know what I'm saying? Start when I get up at like 7 or something. So half the time it's because
I do a gallon, but that shit take me all day. But I'm consistently hitting it. But like it'd be like 9 o'clock. I'll be like, time to kill it.
She was like, no people labels. Yeah, we can discuss that. That'll be a serious thing. We might bring dialogue back for that. 1 gallon. Yep.
Yeah.
It used to be tough.
You know what? You know what? While we're on the dialogue subject, I do want to have people like really. I need people that have opposing ideas from me, so we can have a
Oh,
discussion. And I've yet to
this.
find somebody willing to do that.
Remember when you were promoting the single and you had the interview?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we could do
Yeah, I
that.
got you.
We could
We can
do
do
that.
that. We can
Yeah.
do that.
So what were you saying? For dialogue, the type of people you're trying to have come on?
Like, I need people to have different views than I do, but it's hard to get people to sit down and talk about it without feeling like they're compromising themselves. So that's why you haven't seen a dialogue yet, because that's why that's what I've been looking for. And it's really hard to be like, oh, this is what you think? Come talk about it on the podcast. And then they shut up. So
yeah, because they scared like they're going to be attacked or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, it's not.
Because before I said what I said, like I was asking like if anybody, is a Trump supporter, they want to come on, explain why, they feel the way they do, why they have their views and stuff. And somebody hit me back up on Facebook and was like, just out of nowhere, she was like, stop the steal. Trump won the election. He had all these votes and mine was one of them. I was like, I would love for you to come on the podcast and explain, further why you feel the way you feel, She was like, I will gladly say.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I will gladly say what I just wrote. And I was just like, cool. So just let me know when you're available and we can work out a time where you can come on and discuss this. And crickets, you know what I'm saying? Like all I want to do is talk. Because if they're scared, like they want to just sit there and just yell their opinions. And it's like, all right, so come over here and explain to us your opinions. Maybe something you say will make sense. And maybe the discussion we have, we'll learn more about each other. And, the sound, for the sake of sounding corny, start being able to bridge whatever difference we got, but everybody's just like, no, I'm going to come on your show and I'm going to be attacked, and that's not what we do here. That's not what we do here.
Right. You won't.
Now, if you come on my show and you're just like, you come on my show and be like, oh, Darky's got to go back to Africa, you about to get smoked. You know what I'm saying?
Now, we'll just send him to fuck you on me.
Nah, he changed. Remember, 2021 Wiz is nice. He don't be coming at
people's yeah.
But yeah, so that's where we're at with the shake back. I'm back on my water, back on eating right, back on, pre-setting. I don't meal prep. I just know the shit that I can eat, and fit that in there.
Right.
Because cooking shit for a Friday on a Sunday, like by the time you get to that Friday, you're like, man, this food should be no good. Like Thanksgiving left was only good for 2 days. I just can't be sitting here trying to eat shit on a Saturday that I made last Sunday. I feel like that shit ain't right. All right. Let's see what Chief Thorne had to say. Oh, he retired now. I still call him Chief. Roger. What up, Roger? What up, Boots? I think when they say out loud, stop the steal, and the theories behind it sound crazy once they say it out loud to themselves enough. You would think that. But
you would think so.
Apparently they still out here. Trump flags and all. So let's move on for this shit get super real all of a sudden.
I know.
Be a whole
before we do move on, I do want to give attention to, we lost 2 icons in 2 days, man. First, yesterday we lost the legendary Cicely Tyson. Paved the way for many Black actresses and actors. Wonderful soul. Very, very huge contribution to the community as far as television and movies go. Iconic person, passed away, lived a beautiful life. So I want to pay homage to her. And also today we lost legendary Temple coach John Chaney. He passed away today. So I do want to acknowledge these 2 people. Rest in peace to both of you. Thank you for shining your light and sharing your space with us through this whole time. So Rest in peace, and my condolences to the family.
I also want to say, I think it was this Tuesday, Hank Aaron passing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hank Aaron, too.
Yeah, Hank Aaron passed at 86, 87. I don't need to say anything that people don't already know about Hank Aaron. Like, I am not a baseball fan, and I know everything that this man has done, what he meant to everyone of color playing the sport. The barriers he broke, his talent. Actually, like Jackie Robinson obviously was the first, but Hank Aaron was still playing like in the 50s and stuff in the Negro leagues before they was like, come through. So Jackie Robinson opened the door. Right. Then here comes this black dude breaking, Babe Ruth's record, in the South, in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So
in Atlanta,
he had some fans and he had some not fans. But if there was anybody who carried themselves with class and dignity through all that stuff and didn't let anybody stop his shine, it was him, his persistence. So rest in peace to Hank Aaron as well. Hammering Hank Aaron.
Yep.
All right. All right. Let's get into the first topic. And this is something that you brought up. You hit me up. Like, I was at work, my messenger went off, and you was like, did you hear about GameStop? I'm just like, nah, they got Xbox PS5s, but like, they got something in stock? What's going on?
And you were like, going up.
You was like, the stock is going up. And I'm sitting here trying to put it together in my head. Like, everything I've read about GameStop, they closing stores. Employees are like, they driving us like slaves. And I'm like, how's stock going up? And then I went and looked at the article. I was like, oh my God. And then you hit me up. You was like, I'm sharing them 3 years ago. I'm up 1,500. And I tried to jump to Robin Hood so quick. And the motherfuckers was like, access denied. Access denied. I was like, what is happening? I want in. So explain to the people.
Explain to the people. Please. So in short, what happened was, and I can't take the time to explain this intelligently, what happened, but in short, it was the people versus Wall Street. That's in short. So this whole thing started on Reddit, and it's a subreddit called Wall Street Bets, right? So they figured out that Wall Street was buying, and it's a tactic that they've long used, right? What they call short selling. They buy a stock in hopes that it crashes so they can cash out on it. Well, someone in the group was like, hey, we got stimulus checks. And they started putting their stimulus checks on GameStop. And the more people that did it, the stock rose, right? Yep. To the point where I'm not lying, because I own GameStop stock. I own 5 shares of it, right? And I had been holding on to these shares. Last Tuesday, GameStop closed at $39. It was at $39 last Tuesday. I woke up the day I hit you up. I woke up and it just started skyrocketing. Like, I'm talking about, before I can even finish a sentence, I was up $20. And I was like, oh my God, what is happening? So I go look on the web, because I'm trying to figure out what's happening, because I know it's not good. Whatever it is, it's not good. Something's happening and it ain't good. So look at it, and it was an article in there that said a Reddit group has started pushing the stock. So I went on Reddit and I joined the group. And man, when I tell you, people were like, put everything you got into it. One dude he bought 300 of it.
Yep.
At $39, and He walked out of it. He walked out. He put $3,000 on $39. So he bought 300 shares.
Yep.
He bought 300 shares of the stock. He cashed out with $400,000, dude. $400,000.
Yo.
He cashed out. And I was like, this is insane. So it wasn't just GameStop that they were going after. They're still going after people. So they went after GameStop and AMC, right? They went after GameStop, AMC, and Palantir Technologies. They went after all three of those. Cinemark was rumored to be one of the ones that they were going after too. How long did it take, dude? When did I hit you up? Wednesday. All day Wednesday was the day. Wednesday was the day. Whenever I hit you up, that was the day. That day they came up. Everybody that put money in that stock came up. A lot. It was insane. Yeah. It was insane. So what they figured out, and then what Wall Street did as a counter, or what Robinhood did as a counter, was they cut off buying of GameStop. So they were like, we're gonna shut it down. You can't buy no more. GameStop and AMC, we ain't trading no more. We're not even. So they got hit with a lawsuit, and today they had to open it back up for trading. So the very important part of them doing this was the people who short sell are billionaires, right? This is people versus Wall Street. These are the people that short sell. They've done this for years. They buy a stock in hopes that it crash, and then when it crashes, they pocket the money, right? So the contracts that they go into these things with on Wall Street, they expire every month. Well, they had until closing time today, right? They had until closing time today. And if they did not meet their target goal, in which the people actually won, they fucking won the shit. It's crazy how they won, but they won. They if they didn't meet their target goal, they lost out on billions of dollars. So the people actually won in the battle against Wall Street. So Monday, the billionaires have to dump back all that money that they promised to get, because they didn't get it all. And it was like 115% that they owe back to Wall Street. So now the stock is going to go up even more. And it's GameStop crazy. And then
$325 per share.
Wednesday, it was at about almost $600. It was at almost $600 on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I was so happy. I'm telling you, I went and bought wine. I was like, we popping bottles.
Bro,
we popping big bottles.
Watching.
I'm so happy.
Because all day I'm watching the news and they interviewing people about this shit. And one dude, I forget his name. I got to go back and find that motherfucking interview. Dude was super heated. He was sitting there like, it just blows my mind how we just empower lazy people who just sit on their chair and get using their welfare money to just manipulate the stock market like this. And I'm just like, but y'all do the same shit.
Y'all been doing it for years. Yeah, y'all been doing it for years. It's only a problem once the people who ain't supposed to benefit from it start benefiting from it.
1,000%, man. Like, I've never seen people so mad, like, because the game is the cheat code is out there now. Like, motherfuckers just, they got time. Quarantine, they sitting there researching this shit. Oh, you know, if we do this shit, we can come up. All of us.
Yep.
And then the people at the top are just like, wait, you guys aren't supposed to take initiative with your money. You just supposed to spend it, buy Escalades and fucking, you know, PS5s and shit. Y'all ain't supposed to be smart with your money. Now, motherfuckers, you go into Reddit.
Hey, we ain't say do all this.
It's going to Reddit for
this.
free stock advice, like E-Trade, all that shit gone. Like you ain't got to go to a professional broker, investment, bro. You go to Reddit, and motherfuckers is putting you on game. Like let's fucking everybody.
They put you on Makk game. But the thing that brought it over the top was Elon Musk actually tweeted it out. He was like, "There it is, go get it." And then when he did that, took off. It took off like a rocket. It was
everybody was.
He did the same thing.
Everybody was putting him on black.
He did the same thing yesterday with Doggy Coin. He did the same thing yesterday with Doggy Coin. So, and that's another thing I own. I'm like, keep doing it with. I don't care what stock it is. I probably got it. So tweet it out so I can get in on it. Because I got 8,000 shares of that. So I looked up yesterday and I'm like, man, this is almost too good to be true. Like it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Bro, I love it though. I love it. It's like they always be like, they assume that motherfuckers ain't going to evolve and get tired of being broke. You know,
right.
Just like with the whole voting thing, you know, if y'all are tired of the way things are, y'all need to take responsibility and get out and vote and stuff. They just assume
and vote.
They just assume young people don't give a fuck and we ain't gonna go out there and vote and shit. And I'm saying young people like Gen Z and stuff. Like I'm a millennial. I'm like on the borderline because millennials started, I think, 79 and 80. I'm born at 80. I'm an old ass millennial. I'm like experienced millennial. But no, like motherfuckers was just like, we tired of this shit. Let's go vote. And then all of a sudden they're like, look at these outrageous voter numbers. Like there has to be fraud. 84 million people voting for one person. I'm just like, I mean, you had 75 million people vote for this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, is there fraud over there? Right. Or you guys just like, shit, everybody who's eligible to vote is voting. This is the shit we were scared of. We just knew y'all weren't going to go vote.
So but now it really did prove a point. It proved the point that Wall Street is not a real reflection of the economy. It really ain't. Nope. They proved that solid.
Yep.
They proved that solidly.
Let's bring KB Toy Stores back. They got stock. Let's go ahead and start pushing it. Let's bring all the shit back. Radio, Circuit City. Bring all our shit back. You know what I'm saying? But I loved it, man. I loved it. I like seeing old rich people panic. You know, I like seeing the top 1% of America panic. You know, it's just like, it's like, bro, like this is supposed to be the American dream. You come here, you be good stewards with your money. You smart with the shit. I mean, people have been going to jail for manipulating the stock market for how long? Inside trading and shit like that. Oh, house arrest. Oh, you know. And then when people legit start getting in on this short selling, like everybody else has been doing to get rich off of it, they're just like, you're not up here with us. You're not allowed to be doing that shit. Fuck you. Yes, I can.
Right. Right. I bet I will. But that's the thing too. So they tried to scare people off from buying it so they can hit their short goal. And they didn't meet it, but they came out with an article that said they did. They didn't. So they're trying to scare people off in the selling their stock. So if you own GameStop, don't sell it. Hold it.
Yep. Ride that shit out. Ride it out.
You're just losing the extra right now. That's it. It's gonna go back up. So hold it.
Yep. It's a scare tactic to make people think like, oh shit, let me sell this shit now before it goes lower. Don't do it. They trying to scare you out of your money.
Don't sell.
You know how if you don't know how, I didn't want to have to say that. If you don't know how rich white people be scared to lose money, they do anything to keep that shit. They do anything to keep that shit. That Dave Chappelle skit where he was married to Oprah and he had that money. He was like, oh, that's low key there. Like they don't want to share. They don't want to share. They don't want you to have a seat at the table. That's why I laughed at that meme where Big Bird was sitting at the motherfucking business meeting. Talk about GameStop sitting at the meeting with Tesla and fucking just sitting there like, yeah, we up here now, bitch. we all made it.
Yeah, what's up with it? Hey, where them PlayStation 5s at, Sony?
Elon, we all get Teslas, or is that just a broken thing? Where that new truck at? That thing look like a Halo truck. Oh man. But yeah, so yeah, that was an amazing thing, and stuff like that makes me happy when I see the people in the inner circle start being like, oh shit, like they all getting wealthy, they all being smart with their shit, you know. And shout out to whoever started that Reddit post and was putting people on game, bro. That was a beautiful thing because people was charging for information. Like my man was just like, wow, this is how we get on it. So shout out to whoever that was. And then the meme with the how you gonna name your app Robin Hood, but then shut it down with some Robin Hood shit. The minute some Robin Hood shit starts happening, you want to shut your app down.
Don't do that. Not on this one.
We are taking money from the rich and giving it to the poor. Hey, whoa. Shut that shit down.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, man. So you ready to get into this week? Whose man's is this?
Let's do it.
This was another topic you wanted to talk about. I need to know. All right. So you brought this to my attention as well. And the minute you said that thing, I had to go check it out. I would assume all of you guys who are watching or listening are familiar with one Wendy Williams, daytime talk show host, former radio talk show. I don't know if she still has her radio show or whatnot. Her catchphrase is the whole "how you doing" type thing or whatever. She
big top, little bottom. That's what I call it.
So if you don't know her, just Google. I was going to put pictures of her up here, but I don't want to sit here and one, traumatize you guys, two, make it seem like I'm body shaming people. But you need to see her. Okay, you need to see her and understand that her star is kind of fading. You know what I'm saying? She ain't what she was late 90s, mid 90s to now. So I don't know what interview it was, but she just wanted to come out in these streets and be like, oh yeah, me and Method Man, we had sex. And I'm just like, I don't know who asked you about your sexual life or what you trying to do. Why you saying shit like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, and here's my thing. Like people will do shit for clout, right? Here's how I'm looking at it. Shit ain't, you are in all these rumors. 50 Cent been done roasted you on Instagram, all this other stuff. You know how people are looking at Method Man now because he in the gym, he got the low cut, he still look young, he got the little edge up and all that shit. Women is about Method Man, right? They see him in these suits and shit. They be like, ooh, Method Man, And so you just like, I had sex with Method Man. So people be like, oh shit, Wendy still got it. She said this rendezvous happened at the height of Wu-Tang Clan. So motherfucker, this is like 94, 95. Go look at pictures of
Yeah, it
Method
had
Man
to
in
be.
95. In the "You're All I Need" video, when he had the half braid, half nappy, one eye rolled back. You know, like he wasn't this dapper gentleman you see today, the sex symbol he is today.
Oh yeah,
He was that.
gully.
Yes,
Real good.
like he was like ODB light in his appearance. Like he didn't give a fuck how he looked. He's like, I'm a rapper. This is the fuck I do. And then go back and look how she looked in 94, 95. You know what I'm saying? So I think her saying it now, it's like this is how I see it. It's like the one person
Yeah.
who like, you know, may or may not have hooked up with somebody in high school long time ago, and then now their glow up is amazing. And then now the dude be like, oh yeah, you know we used to date in high school though. Like, bro, get out of here. Like,
yeah, I used to hit that.
Now, go up to her now and say something. Go up to her now and say something. See if she'd be like, oh my God, I've always wondered what you've been doing. Like, she gonna be like, who the fuck is you? You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares, bro.
Right.
Nobody cares.
No.
And then I'm just like, well, let me see what Method Man. Method Man hasn't said shit about this shit. Method Man ain't just like, yeah, we smashed. Method Man like,
I wouldn't either. I don't want the bird to know I hit that. I'll be like, she lying. She lying. Method Man, he's doing exactly what he needs to be doing. And that is not saying a fucking thing. I would say nothing. I would not let no one know. I would, We all got questionables. But when that questionable starts talking, listen, I ain't replying. You got it.
Bro.
You got the win. You can tell the world.
Bro.
I ain't saying nothing.
He's like if I might admit shit if you weren't turning into the Crypt Keeper. You know what I'm saying? Like I just
Exactly. Like, at least she didn't say it was trash. Now, if she would have said it was trash, I might have been tempted to say something. But since she was like, I gave him a bath, okay, that's some pimp shit. Cool. You got it. I ain't going to say nothing. She still loved it.
He said Iron Lung just smashed after about 340s. Yeah, he must have been super lit. High, drunk off some shit. Like, fuck it. All right, Wendy.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what that mouth do. Fuck it. You know.
You want to go back to my place?
Yeah, she out here damn near.
It's a little dry in here tonight anyway.
Damn near 30 years later, talking about, oh yeah, me and Meth used to. Bro, that was 3 decades ago. Like, you acting like we did this shit like last month.
Right.
Like, shut up, Wendy. Shut up. And hold up. What Shantae say? He denied a few years ago when she first brought it up. I think there's a video of him talk about Wendy on YouTube. I'm gonna have to look for that because he better be vehemently denying that shit.
Oh, I want to be too.
What was that skit? I ain't fuck you. I ain't touch her. I ain't did nothing with her, man. Please believe me. Nah, fuck you. Hell no. Nah. Please believe me.
No, I didn't.
Like, what? She said what? Man, she crazy. Y'all know Wendy crazy.
Deny at all costs.
Deny. But yeah, I mean, it's because she sees his glow up, right? The Method Man is out here living his best life, best shape of his life, and she is in a shape, you know. I don't know, but out here looking like an uppercase P, uppercase letter P.
Man.
But, you know, trying to make it like she still got it. Me and Makk used to talk. Like, how long ago? You know what I'm saying? Like, before 9/11? You know, when deployments was still 30 days in Kuwait. That's how long I was smashing. But all that, you know what I'm saying? Like that long ago, you know, when Ren and Stimpy.
That's the equivalent. You know what that is? It's the equivalent. It's the equivalent of smashing the Desert Queen and then going on about your life. And then years later, she see it and she be like, "All right, yeah, me and him did it." No, fuck, we didn't. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Babe, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
You can't even have sex in the desert. It's illegal. She lied.
Yeah, right.
You can't even do that. They don't even let you have mixed.
So
yeah, I mean that is just the most. Like that should have been the follow-up question. When did you have sex with him, Wendy? At the height of Wu-Tang's popularity.
Well, she said it was back in her cocaine days, which kind of makes it believable. Like she said, they did a lot of weed, and then she was like, "You want to go back to my
She's
pen?"
Still on cocaine. Like, cool. You can't tell me Wendy Williams ain't still doing cocaine. You see how big her nose is
on mad.
She got her nose redesigned for maximum cocaine usage. The motherfucker turned up.
I need 4 times.
Big, like I need maximum intake. I want to do 2 lines at once. I want my nostrils to create an airtight seal.
You know the straws they use to sip boba out of? I need a nostril size.
I need a boba tea size nostril. No, you stupid. You sit there taking tapioca balls and shit, just go. Yeah, Wendy. My man said she got Honda exhaust. They're Flow Masters. Bro, your nose can look like.
Oh my god!
Her nose looked like that because she deviated septum and all that stuff. Yeah, from cocaine. Like cocaine fucks your nose up.
Yeah, so cocaine does that.
Just take all the stuff that cocaine fucks up. Just take it out because I'm gonna still do it.
Scraping around.
It was just like, so you don't want a septum? Nah. Nope. Take it out.
Nah, I'm good.
If you can make it possible to have one nostril, just take the skin part out here and just make it.
Take this cartilage out. I don't need it.
Is it possible to just create one nostril? Doctor was just like, the fuck? It's for my cocaine thing. Just hear me when I tell you.
What is wrong with you?
It's to improve my performance. Oh, man. Oh, man. So, yeah, Wendy's out here wilding out. She got a whole ass snout. Man, I told you we wasn't coming here trying to chain with the moves, man. But I will say this. I don't know psychologically what's wrong with her. If she looks in the mirror, she's just like, I'm ugly, because she keeps going to get plastic surgery done to her. And she is coming out looking worse than she did going in. And I'm sure people are telling. She's hearing it. Like, look at these pictures of Wendy Williams looking a whole hot ass mess, like unhealthy looking, like the amount, like LaToya Jackson type fucking, like, stop fucking with your nose.
Oh man, that's bad. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that's the track she's on. And I don't know who in her circle needs to talk to her, be like, look, queen, stop.
Stop doing this. Like, but once you get to that level, it's pretty much nothing nobody can tell you. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to do it anyway.
It's an addiction, I think, at this point. When you get that many, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you just keep going back. Like, it's an addiction. You're just like, instead of coping with and accepting how I look, I'll just improve it. you know.
Right.
Then you come back with this weird
and you
snout, you know, and people are just like, yikes. And then you get the nose isn't good. Then you go back and try to fix it. You know what I'm saying? And doctors are just like, bro, I took the whole cartilage. What do you want me to do? Oh,
Take
man.
more.
But in the line of celebrities wilding out, continuing whose man's is this? This would be whose couple is this? So I recently found out T.I. and Tiny picking up where Cosby and Padme. I was going to put Epstein here, but Padme needs to be villainized for the predator that she was, running up on Anakin when that kid was not ready for all that. You know, I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can tell me in the Star Wars thing, she didn't make a move until he was 18. Like, it doesn't just happen at 18. Like, she was plotting that shit.
She watched him.
Yeah. I saw you drive that pod.
She was watching him in them
races. I saw you driving that pod.
Yeah.
So
I like the way you race.
I like the way you race. It was so cool how you won that race. Can you show me how to do that? Let me bring up this article about T.I. and Tiny. All right. So this is from E! News, and this is pretty much the same article I've been seeing everywhere else. In a statement to E! News, T.I. and Tiny responded to sexual abuse allegations compiled by former friend Sabrina Peterson. Earlier this week, Sabrina posted a series of DM screenshots from more than a dozen anonymous women who accused the rapper and his wife of sexual abuse and other transgressions. E! News has not confirmed the authenticity of the DMs, but as the claims started making headlines, T.I.'s rep released a statement on Friday, January 29th, denying the allegations, saying, Mr. and Mrs. Harris want to be on the record and, more importantly, want the public to know they empathetically and denied in the strongest way possible the egregiously appalling allegations being made against them by Sabrina Peterson. And then after that, Sabrina went to
I wrote that.
Yeah, bro, all the adverbs, expeditiously.
I egregiously deny all these allegations against me.
Afterwards, T.I. took to Instagram, and like I read this before the podcast. I was going to go to Instagram and see if he had a video or something, but he went to Instagram and further denied any allegations of sexual assault by saying, what we not going to do is open up the door to my bedroom. Whatever we have done has been done with consensual adults who into what we into and like what we like. If we want something, we know exactly where to go get it. We never force anybody, never drug anybody against their will. We never held anybody against their will. We never made anybody do anything. We never sexually trafficked anything. Oh, man. And then, yeah. Bro, it is wild, man. Like, it's T.I. Like, I don't even know how to take that. Like, I'm looking at it, like, because their relationship been all over the place, right? Like, they either getting divorced, they not. She out here with this dude, he out here with this chick or whatever. Like, if you got an open relationship, that's your thing. You know, that's between you and your spouse, whatever. When you start having people accusing you of bringing them back to your house and you drugging them, holding them against their will to do things, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, based off what he said, it's already apparent, you know, they into some weird shit, you know. He's like, they do what we into. I'm just like, well, what the fuck is that, T.I.? You know, y'all don't need to know.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah. They into what we into. So I'm just saying, man, like, based on you know, we're finding out a lot of these celebrities and very influential people are out here living a life where they are exempt from, you know, punishment, you know, consequences and shit. And now people are getting brave enough to come out and be like, yo, this dude was out here wilding, him and his wife. Because this is just allegedly. I ain't saying he did this shit. I don't know. But
Right,
a lot of people
right.
now saying T.I. and Tiny did this shit. Now, do you think it's worth we got to investigate to find out, or are you just looking at it like maybe people are trying to get a quick buck with a settlement or something like that?
That's a hard question. That's a hard question to answer, bro. Like, I don't know. I really don't know, and nobody can really know until the truth comes out. You know what I mean?
Right.
But for T.I. to go out and say, "Hey, listen, I know where to get it. I know exactly what I want, and I know where to get it. If I want it, I'm gonna go get it." I mean, it sounds believable, but
It's
you never
traffic.
know. You really never know.
It sounds trafficky. I know where to go buy these things.
I know what I want. I know where to go get it. Oh, really?
Where?
Really? Do you now? Yeah. Where?
What Costco do you shop at, sir? What Sam's Club do you go to where shit is readily available like that? You know what I'm saying?
Right. They got an app for it or what? What y'all doing over there?
What up, Jedi? He's in here like a Cosby-esque lifestyle.
Right.
I mean, I just think I don't know. Because I like T.I. You know, I think he's a funny dude, a cool dude. He spits. You know, I like his earlier shit. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really heard any of his later stuff, but his earlier shit, I was like, yo, this dude is what's up. But was this Joanna said, but if it's some Kelly Cosby type stuff, would it surprise you? They have enough money to do it. Yeah. And Jedi said Jedi said if they're serious, they need to file official police complaint. That's what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're doing.
Yeah, they definitely should.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. You know, T.I. and them, obviously they're going to fight it, try to discredit the accusers, try to kind of discredit their character and stuff to make it look like, you know, this is extortion to an extent. But if this is true, again, I ask you, would T.I. have to be canceled?
If it's true, unfortunately, yes. He probably
and Tiny
would have to be.
So you ain't listening to Escape or T.I.
Tiny ain't relevant anyway, but
she's just there.
She's just there.
But
yeah, I would have to say if it is true, then yeah, we probably got to get Tip out of here, man. Like, if we roll with you through so much, Tip, we love you and we ain't mad at you, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. That's kind of iffy, but that speaks to a larger problem. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So if people like that do have money to do shit like that, that's a big problem. Because Tip is big time, but he ain't big time. You know what I mean? And there's people that have way more money than him. You know what I mean? That probably can do way more damage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if they doing that type of shit, and the status that T.I. is, especially in the rap game, at that type of status, then that speaks to a larger problem. Because he's probably not alone.
Oh, facts. You start pulling the thread and other shit start coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
right.
Joanna says, but why did the friend come out after she's mad at them? And
probably because she didn't get what she wants.
Yeah. And I mean, that's the position T.I. and them put themselves in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
As long as you get him this money or whatnot, everything cool. The minute not, she's just like, oh, I'm telling, you know, and T.I.'s probably just like, well, we done with you anyway. It's you versus me. Who they gonna believe? So now she out here gathering receipts, screenshots, all this other stuff from the other people, you know? I mean, and then Jen puts, you know, it's kind of posturing when blasting on social media like they want money. I agree. Official police report. Social media is the fastest way to get attention drawn to it, though. You know what I'm saying? Like if they just went to the police in Atlanta or whatnot, it's probably not going to get any traction and whatnot. It is I think social media, this is probably one of the better things it's used for, is to put motherfuckers on blast. Like sometimes it's false accusations, maybe, but shit like this, when it comes to sexual deep, like I don't know if they doing underage shit, because if they are, like it's no question, like get the fuck out of here if you doing that shit. But or anything, like if you are doing anything sexual, sexually assaulting people against their will and shit like that, you got to fucking go. Like especially, and it sucks as a black man talking to another black man, like I want to see you do well, my guy. But if you out here doing this shit, you got to go.
Right.
But is that slander?
But and then I go back to, well, if you doing it, who else is doing it? You know what I mean? I got to look at other people because I had high esteem for you. In my head, I had high esteem for you. You know what I mean? I placed you up here.
Squad click at. You know what I'm saying? Where Pimp Squad click at? You know, where Young Dro and them at?
Yeah. What Dro? What Dro at?
What was that shoulder lean he talking about? Rubber Band Banks. What he talking about? What was this song about? What he out here doing?
My girl got girlfriend. Oh.
No, he's telling on himself. My girl got a girlfriend, huh? Well, we'll see. Let me see if what else this thing says. She in here talk about I'll take a lie detector test. Earlier this month, Sabrina took to Instagram and also accused T.I. of putting a gun to her head in front of children. Tiny then went to social media and defended her husband. Hold up. So you want your abuser to train your sons? He was just uncle 2 years ago. Now, when did you say my husband assaulted you? Did you change your mind or change it back? What's up with you today, Pooh? I'm confused. She added, stop harassing my family. Please get help, but leave us alone. I don't know. Yeah, it didn't say anything about an official report. So we'll see. I don't even know who this
that is the
Sabrina
oddest marriage to me anyway. Like them two is like an oddity. Like I
like what are y'all doing? Like what are y'all doing
around? Can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just like, like,
I mean, I guess.
I don't even know what y'all was doing in the first place. Like,
right.
I used to watch their show. I tried to get into it because I'm just like, you know, I want to see what T.I. up to. But then it turned into that super scripted fake reality shit. And I'm just like, oh my God, I can't watch shit like this. So that's for you not even getting the real story with that shit. But I mean, like every other day, the motherfuckers talk about T.I. was seen with this broad, Tiny was seen with this dude. They getting divorced. They not. They still together. I'm just like, fuck it. But we'll see. Care. Like if you don't file an official police report, then I call bullshit. You know, if they really want justice, you know, go to the law and be like, yo, this dude did this, this, and this. And we'll see what happens.
Right. Go to the police, man. Go to the police. Tell them your story. Hopefully they arrest them. You know what I mean? Until you get the truth.
Yeah, Joanna out here wilding. Well, he definitely built her into what he wants. She's full of plastic now. Bro, did you know her eyes? Those aren't contacts. She like had dye injected into her is it your retina or your cornea? Whatever the color, your iris. Yeah, she had to go overseas to get this surgery done. And they just not naturally, but they inject your eye with something to give you the icy gray look that she has. And other people have done it and like have went blind. and she's on Instagram promoting this thing. And I'm just like, what is you doing?
Dumb.
Like low key,
Out
like,
here looking like a whole White Walker, and you ain't pretty at all. Just stop doing this shit.
Not a White Walker. Oh my god! Like, yo, you just can't throw contacts on if you just want to have that look for the day.
Right.
Like, you just
take them shits out.
Risking your vision for that little bit of, you know, cosmetic enhancement. I don't know. But I mean, it's like she fucking, you know, like Joanne said, man, she just already addicted to the plastic surgery, cosmetic surgery. I'm sorry. Let me politically correct here. Cosmetic surgery. So she was just like, everything else already fake. Why not do the eyes? You know? When zombies come, kill her off for the stupid stuff. Zombies ain't gonna want to eat her because it's all artificial. It's all MSG.
They don't think she one of them.
They gonna bite her.
This motherfucker's been dead.
It's gonna be like fucking biting the eraser. Just what is this? This ain't real flesh. What is it? Some kind of fucking artificial human cyborg? What is all this?
Yeah. What the fuck is this? A human Tootsie Roll pop? What the fuck? How many licks I gotta get to this motherfucker?
So it would be the equivalent. Like I would. This sounds mean as fuck. Tiny would be to zombies what Tootsie Roll is to like Snickers or a Reese's peanut butter cup. Like Tootsie Roll be like, we're chocolate, and you be like, but are you?
Are you really?
Like Tiny and Wendy Williams, they'll be there. Zombies will be like, oh, those shits are humans, and then they'll be like, but are they? You know, like they don't taste like humans.
Don't eat
it's
my
like,
husband. Eat me. Nah, we good.
It's a chew toy. Joanna, go sit down. Joanna, go to bed. Joanna, go to bed. You are doing the most. Chew toy. Zombie be sitting there like, my jaw hurt. Trying to eat this woman. My jaw hurt. Oh man. Yeah. Jen, that's what I was talking about. They're going overseas trying to get this shit because the US is like, you can't do that shit here. Fine, I'll go to Nigeria. Nigeria is where you want to go for eye surgery? Come on now.
I don't think so, bro. I don't think so.
Come on, man. Nigeria? Come on. Come on. Like in your mind, there has to be a list of countries where if you hear them, you're like, I'll go there to get surgery. You know, like when they go to like European nations, like well-developed nations to get shit done, like leading edge technology over here, Japan, this, that.
Right,
you're just like,
right.
I'll fuck with that shit. You know, Nigeria, Czechoslovakia. Like, bro, nah, man. No. If your airport landing strip is dirt, Bulgaria. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to Bulgaria to get this procedure done. You about to fucking die. Your ass about to die.
Be like, man, I just saw a movie about Bulgaria. It didn't look too good. No, that's just Hollywood, man. You fly over there.
Yeah, don't let the media tell you what it is. You gotta go see it for yourself.
You landed at the airport. It's full of rebels, militia. It's not even the military. It's the militia. You got kids with RPK 47s and shit. Like, what the?
Chasing the car and shit. Chasing the car, got the gun in the car with you in it. Hey.
50 cows on the back of Toyotas and shit. Like, bro, I don't think I should be here for surgery. Oh, my God. State of the art surgery. Just lay on this table real quick. It's a kitchen table. He got a butter knife and fucking some paint. We could do this real quick. Like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Yeah. It's only going to cost an organ. That's it.
A kidney. You ain't got the cash, we'll trade kidneys.
Yeah.
Oh man. But let's get into this house meeting because this topic was pretty. It wasn't heated. It got a lot of attention. So we'll go ahead and get into this house meeting and talk about something. All right. House meeting. So y'all was up here in Facebook and we posted I don't know who posted it. I'll go and look to give them a shout out. But it was the one gotta go. And it was Eddie Murphy, Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence, Tyler Perry.
And Tyler Perry.
Those were your choices. Those were your choices.
Let me clear my throat for this one. I got to be clear in my pronunciations.
75 comments. Who posted this? Let me. Kendra Scott. Shout out Kendra Scott for posting this. The first person who commented. Now I got to hit view previous comments like 80 times and shit. So people right off the bat, like Tyler Perry was getting roasted, like lit. Tyler Perry. He's the only one that's not a comedian. Tyler Perry. And then you jump in, like me watching these comments for anything other than Tyler Perry. But Medea sees her way out. 1,000,000% Tyler Perry. I'm just like, what is happening? What is going on here? Tyler Perry.
It wasn't until you came in and emboldened people to say, all right, we're going to kick Kevin Hart out. Yeah. That's when he got bold.
Yes. Petco came in. No, Jessica came in. So she was the first out of probably the first 15 comments. She was like, y'all wouldn't like my answer, so I'll just be quiet. Right. And then Petco jumps in and was like, Martin Lawrence needs to go. And then he was like, nah, I'm playing Tyler Perry. And then Tim jumped in, Tyler Perry. And then Bernice Martinez was like, Eddie Murphy needs to go. Be mad. Right. Then CJ comes in, Tyler Perry. Sharon King came in and said Kevin Hart. Right. And then I came in and I was just like, Kevin Hart can kick all the rocks. And let me explain why I said Kevin Hart. What is Kevin Hart? I heard this
last night because I watched the show. I said what I said. So I know your answer.
Yeah. Let me just say this up front. Tyler Perry's shows, his movies and stuff, subpar as fuck. The movie he had on what is it? Netflix. What was it called? I forgot. But it was like a big. Oh my God. We ain't gonna talk about it too much, but if you haven't seen that,
hold on. Let me mini rant. Let me mini rant for a minute.
Yes.
For everybody who likes that movie, I'm sorry, I'm about to hurt your feelings. That movie is trash. Okay? For all intents and purposes, the movie's trash. It is trash. Compounded by the fact that the wig choices of the cast, I don't know what studio picked these wigs for these Tyler Perry movies. But listen to me and listen good. Stop fucking using them. Please stop using these wigs. Ain't no black human in the history of niggerdom has ever looked that trash. Even when they broke. No one looks that trash in a wig. No one. And then the editing was so messed up One scene, the lady's hair is over here. Next scene, it's over there. Next scene is long. This is the same conversation. Listen. This movie was beyond trash. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's A Fall from Grace, where the woman she marries like this low down, dirty, sorry human being with a horrible lace front braid wig in his head. And not once in the movie did she talk about the way his head looked. Because any black woman married to any black man with a head like that would have been catching hell in that house. My Jesus, his head was horrible. No black woman ever would have taken any of that shit. She'd have been like, if you don't take your black ass to the barber and stop talking to me like this, I don't have to take this from you. You broke, you ugly, your hair messed up. That's my 5, and I'm a dude. That's about 5 things that she could have destroyed him with that was never said in this movie. I was like, I don't identify. This movie is trash. This movie is trash. This is coming from a black man. Like, ain't no way I'm about to walk in somebody's house with my head looking like that, and they gonna be like, "Oh, I love you, Charles." Nah, fuck out of here. That movie is trash. Okay, I'm sorry.
I agree with everything you said. I have not seen the movie, but thank God for YouTube and people doing reviews and just giving me snippets of the hilarious. The dude, the extra in that restaurant that was drinking from the glass that was empty and then eating the food with nothing that was on his fork. I was dying. The editing from, I guess, bro, Tyler Perry, when he came in with that tired ass gray dust. With that being said, I will say this. He has a studio in Atlanta. He has provided jobs for a lot of people. He has put a lot of people on from his plays. What is her name? Is it Tamala Man? As far as helping her in her music career. Now she's out here. They got a show on BET. So he has put people on.
He has. I won't deny that.
I just want to let people know that I am not a Tyler Perry fan. However, of the list, Kevin Hart, I feel, has done less to, I guess, put other people on. Now, people be like, nah, he tours with his people, the Plastic Cup Boys. But what else have they done? Like, what have they spread out to do? You know, like, I only hear about them.
That's a fair assessment.
And then they, like, open up for them. Like, it's not like, bro, Nick Cannon has done more for people than Kevin Hart. Like, I don't know behind the scenes and shit like that, but I watched his mini documentary or whatever it was on Netflix, and it doesn't look like he's putting people on. It looks like it's just about Kevin Hart and how awesome my life is. Comedic rock star. I do this thing. I do this. I do that.
That's fair.
His comedy is falling off because I feel like he is just more into movies, which cool, make that transition, get your bag, but it's not like you're making movies and putting.
That's a fair point.
So I feel like he's just not doing much of the people on that list. Because Eddie Murphy, like, I know we haven't seen him in a while, but if you have not seen Dolomite on Netflix, that was his brainchild. He casted that. He picked the people to be in it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I think Eddie is doing things. And like, people are still trying to secure a deal with him for stand-up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just like, if Eddie comes back and does stand-up, it's be lit. I think Netflix just had a deal with Kevin Hart to have X amount of stand-ups. Because his last stand-up, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but it's not good, man.
I won't watch it. Based on the strength of what everybody else is saying.
Yeah, and
I don't want to put myself through that.
Who are like the people in here who are like, I think it was just one. So my uncle and Breedlove, Jessica, and your sister-in-law was in here talking about Dave Chappelle. What you think about the cast that were like Dave Chappelle should go?
Y'all high. Fuck.
Like
Y'all
they
high
didn't leave any explanations either. They're just like Dave Chappelle.
No, because there is none. Why would you take Dave out?
And then
Dave
like Jessica.
Dave Chappelle is a master. He is a master comedian. So much so to the point that he can get up there and speak some real shit and still make it funny. But the shit real as shit. You know what I mean? Like everything he says is something real. Like
Right.
because it can happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
It really can happen. And now he's reached a point in his career to where he can just
I'll say this.
talk on social issues and make it entertaining.
Yeah, if she's watching, we went to a Dave Chappelle show. It was like a group of us. Me, Kandros, Saldana. Like we all went to a Chappelle show in Vegas. And she was laughing at everything this motherfucker was saying. Like I visually saw her laughing at Dave Chappelle's jokes. So when she was like, his jokes ain't funny, I'm just like, bro, for like a whole hour, we was sitting here laughing at Dave Chappelle. And you mean to tell me you watched Chappelle's show, those first 2 seasons of Chappelle's show, and you ain't laughed once at this motherfucking show? Come on now.
I was crying. I still cry laughing at
2 seasons of Chappelle's show is probably comedic. Like it'll never devalue. The value will never depreciate on the first 2 seasons of Chappelle's show at all.
Right.
And then you get into his early stand-ups, killing them softly. Come on now. What you talking? What you talking Chappelle should go? He can't. He can't.
Right.
He can't. And
Chappelle,
then like you said,
Chappelle won't ever leave my list. Chappelle will never leave my list, and here's why. So my sister-in-law, she gave us tickets to a Justin Timberlake show. So me and Han went to watch Justin Timberlake, and it was at the Forum. So I'm already excited. And he's at the Forum, and I got floor seats. So I look up, and I'm getting ready to go to the bathroom, and in walks Dave Chappelle, like right up on me. So I dapped him up. I'm like, hey, man, what's good? Dave Chappelle is probably one of the most coolest people I've ever met, bro. Like sat there and had a little conversation with him. Like, and this was before he came back. So like him just being there was like a miracle. Like, oh my God, this is Dave Chappelle. I thought he was in Africa. Nah, I'm at Justin Timberlake show. Right? So me and him talked for a little bit, and I was so drunk I forgot what the fuck I even said to him, but I just remember he was cool as shit with it, man. Like he's a real cool dude, bro. Like for real. So yeah, on the strength of that, he gonna be on my list.
I think of the 5 on there, he's probably the most down to earth, relatable motherfucker on there.
Yeah, for real. And somebody said it. Brian said he's not even trying to be funny. He talks like we're at the house chilling. Exactly.
Yeah. But then he'll put a spin on it to make you laugh at how stupid we as a people are. Like this shit is cool, but then this shit happens. Everybody want to be in up in arms about shit. Where the fuck was y'all at when this shit was going on here? And everybody's just like, oh shit, we was stupid back then. Let's grow from yeah, we was fucked up back then. Like it'll be a good time, and then at the end he'll just bring it back to some real shit. Like, be better. Like we fucking up, you know?
Right.
And that's what I love about it, man. That's what I love about Dave Chappelle, man. He evolved from this motherfucker on Half Baked making weed jokes and everything to this motherfucker we see before us now doing this shit. And I'm just like, bro, if that ain't like nobody here is putting Kevin Hart in the GOATs of comedy. I don't know anybody who's trying to do that shit. Cause it's not.
No.
Not. Like,
I thought after the one he did in Cleveland, what was that? Was it Laugh at My Pain? Or was that Seriously Funny?
I think
Laugh
seriously.
at My Pain was his last. Okay, so Laugh at My Pain was his last great one. That was it.
That was the
I
you
was
gonna learn
like,
the yeah. Laugh at my pain was the
man.
you know about this long dick.
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, it's funny. But yeah, the Cleveland joint, and then everything from there was just kind of the
It started going downhill.
the irrelevant or irresponsible. I'm just like, this ain't it, man. Like, I don't know what's happening. I don't. I want to laugh at his jokes. You know what I'm saying? I want to be entertained. I'm not tuning in. Yeah, I'm not tuning in to be like, this motherfucker is horrible. Like, I'm tuning in with hope. Like, the old Kevin's back. You know, like, this is it. But it's not. You know? It's not.
It's not. It's never gonna be. I don't think it will, because Zero Fucks Given I heard was horrible.
Yes. And his movies, like, I don't know if you played Borderlands, but I posted this in the group. Bro, Hollywood cast this. Oh my God. They cast this to play Roland in the Borderlands movies. First of all, Hollywood, like, if you stop making video game movies, if you're not going to follow or try to be true to the video game, like, just stop doing it, right? Like, nobody was asking for a live action. Nobody was asking for live action Borderlands. We was cool with the game. No. And here y'all go.
You want a live action movie? Give me a Halo live action movie.
No.
Then
I don't want it. They're gonna fuck that shit up. They're gonna fuck that shit up.
Yeah, you're right. Don't do that. Don't do it.
And then they're gonna fuck around and cast a Master Chief, and it's gonna fuck with your head because you're gonna be like, that ain't how I pictured him.
Right. He gonna take his fucking helmet off, and I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah. No.
They're gonna do something stupid. They're gonna rock Master Chief, and then at the end they're gonna fight in Samoa, and he gonna have a fucking toga on, and he gonna, you know what I'm saying? The blood of my brothers and sisters.
No.
Here, like, oh my God, Terry Crews gonna be it. Then I gotta boycott it all together because I don't even fuck.
Oh my God, I will lose my shit.
God of War, like, I don't even want a God of War live action. Like, until they, bro, Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog was far from the game, but I was just like, of all the video game movies I have seen in my life, like, this was the most tolerable.
It wasn't half bad. Yeah, it wasn't half bad. I'm
like, this is the most tolerable video game movie that I've seen in a while. And they've been trying Assassin's Creed, Resident Evil, all it's like, y'all don't even care about the fans. Yes,
at all.
Yes. Unless you're doing it right, casting, story, etc. No video game movies, please. And it's like we were talking about with the comic books. Bro, the work has been done already. Halo has Halo 1 and 2 and 3, 4 to an extent. You know, there's books on Halo. Like, just follow this shit. Like, what was the Forward on? Was that the one? Forward Unto Dawn? Where they're talking about commandees going through the cadet training as a kid. And then, like, the last 20 minutes of that movie when the Covenant rolled through and Master Chief. That is Halo. That's that shit. And that's on Netflix. And that was like direct-to-DVD shit. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood wouldn't even fuck with that shit. Just be like, oh, we know how to make it better.
It was too real.
You about to give us, after Wonder Woman 84, I lost all respect for Hollywood. New Mutants, Woman 84, Soul.
Lord, Outside, they destroyed that movie.
Bro, I'm just like,
destroyed
it. I don't trust you. Don't. Witcher, yes. Like, if you're going to make a series, like if you're doing a live action Halo series where you can span that shit out and you're not trying to cram a whole game in an hour and a half, 2 hours of a movie. Because, like, even the game, the playtime is longer than 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to expand this shit. You just can't be up in here, trying to cram Halo 1 through 3 in fucking 2 hours, which is what they would do. I don't know. But yeah, how do we get on video game shit? Oh, Kevin Hart trying to play Roland. Like, I'm just He get your bag, Kevin. Kevin, you're a friend of the podcast. You're welcome anytime. Just let us know. We'll let you jump on. Anytime, Kevin. Anytime. But Roland is like a huge ass dude, Diesel. Like I'm not saying Kevin Hart ain't got a couple cuts on him. He fit. He not Roland fit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't that. He up there gonna be 5'6" trying to play this motherfucker. I can't. I just cannot do it. Like nobody's asking for this shit, and they're just like, well, fuck it. Kevin Hart can be Roland. Why? You trying to make it a comedy?
No,
because he can't do nothing but Kevin Hart. He can't do nothing but Kevin Hart. Like I don't know if he has an acting coach. I doubt he does. He's just Kevin Hart in everything he does, man. I just.
Yes, I agree.
Because The Witcher was amazing. I ain't gonna lie. But I think they got the right people to sit down. Henry Cavill, he read the books, so he kind of knows what the fuck's going on and all that shit. He could be Claptrap, the robot. That's what I thought too. That's what somebody thought. They was like, "Is it Roland the robot?" I'm like, "Nah, Roland is the dude." Oh man. But yeah, so Tyler obviously received most of the votes, which I can understand if people are tired of him playing Medea and shit. But I was kind of looking at the bigger picture on what they contributed. Kevin Hart was entertaining. I got nothing against Kevin Hart. Keep making your money, my guy. I don't know. Like I just feel so indifferent about Kevin Hart.
I ain't knocking the hustle. I feel it. Do you?
He's like one of them dudes. Like if he came to Phoenix, like Kevin Hart's show, like I would be like, I'm good. And you know me, I love comedy. I love stand up. They'd be like, bro, you trying to go to Kevin Hart show? No, I'll just wait for this mediocre thing to be released on Netflix later, and not laugh at it there in the comfort of my home. I can just turn it off, I don't know. But apparently he's living his life, doing his thing, making his money. So, do you, King?
I ain't mad at him though.
Of the five on there, I think if Tyler Perry wasn't on there, more people would have said Kevin Hart.
I agree with that. Because I would have said Kevin Hart if Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry saved Kevin Hart from unanimous decision outside of the two people that said fucking Dave Chappelle.
And I solely said Tyler Perry because of Fall from Grace. Other than that, I fucked with Tyler Perry, but that movie was trash.
That is a big strike, bro. That is a big
man.
Mark. That is a scar that will not heal at all.
It will not.
And I thought, this is just me, Medea witness protection or whatnot, that unnecessary movie where I'm just like, are you under contract to do a Medea movie every year? Like, what is this, a Medea Halloween? Like, we don't need this shit, Tyler. Like, we don't need this shit,
At all.
Your shows on BET are trash, but they're jobs, and he's trying to put people on.
I mean, yeah, I get that. If you're gonna get if you're gonna put people on, put people on. I fucks with that.
Yeah,
at 1,000,000. But bro, if it like, come on, man, this is representation I'm talking about.
You got a whole studio.
You know what I mean? You can't.
These are the wigs.
You can't be out here. You can't be out here with these wigs and poor editing and mediocre acting all combined in one. I can give you 2 or 3. I can't give you all 3, my guy.
Right.
You had them all in one movie. And I'm like, come on, man. Come on.
Ladies, if you are out there and you got a friend who can do wigs, hair pieces and stuff, DM Tyler Perry and show him your work.
Please. Work your magic.
I'm sure he'll hire you and put you on.
Just show up. That's all you got to do. Shoot your shot. Show up and go to work. And be like, voila. This is, and then show him the steals the steals of the guy in Fall from Grace, and then your work right there. I'm sure you're gonna get hired. I'm almost positive you will.
This is what your people did. This is what I can do. Oh wow, that looks like a real hair. That looks like her real hair. I never knew this level of makeup and hair was So that's how they do it.
Upgraded.
But like, my guy, do you think that was what's her name? Fuck it. Scarlett Johansson's real hair as Black Widow? Nah, nigga, that was a wig. You saw how it looked real? That's how you do it, Tyler. That's how you do it, Tyler.
I pulled that shit off a horse 20 minutes before shoot time.
Have Tyler looking like old boy from The Wire, that shocked gif. Oh, that's a wig. Brian, my brother, is like that action movie he did. That was Alex Cross. And he was in that with the dude from Lost. I didn't like that. That's what he thought he was getting. He was walking around with a wife beater and guns and shit. I'm just like, nah, Tyler, this ain't you. I can't.
This ain't it. This ain't it. Yeah, this ain't it.
But let's start winding down the show.
Yep.
We have an announcement to make. We're gonna hint at this. All right. So listen up, and listen good. We'll post it in the fan group as well. So this is what's going on with DFPN.
Linda, listen.
Linda, please. Listen. Linda. This is what we got going on at DFPN. First of all, let me say this. I love this group. I love everybody participating and everything. We see the number of people in the group, and we are looking at our subscribers to the channel on YouTube, so forth and so on. And we want to try to grow those as well, right? So here's how we're going to do this. We are going to be doing a giveaway in the upcoming months where the prize will be valued as of now at $300. If the turnout and the followings and all that stuff increase, the chances of the prize for that giveaway will also increase. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To possibly 500, right? And we've talked and we've brainstormed, and this is how we're going to do it. So you can get multiple entries for this giveaway. How do you get entries, you ask? For every fan group that you follow in the DFPN thing, so SmokePit, Real Food, Fuck You On Me, The Salutes, Breaking Down the Classics, the Den, all of those groups that are under the DFPN label or DFPN umbrella, each group that you follow, that is one entry, right? Subscribing to the YouTube channel, that is another entry. If you bought merch from us, take a pic in that merch, and each piece of merch that you bought, that's another entry, you know? If you're a member of the Patreon, if you're at the $3 tier, that's 3 entries. If you're in the $10 or the that forever one where you joined the beta, that's 5 entries, right? Then what was it? The Bandcamp, if you want to join that, that's another 3 entries. So the things you got to pay money to join, you get obviously more entries for that. But the things that you can do for free, each group you follow, each YouTube, or not each YouTube, but the YouTube channel, you get an entry. So at a time to be determined, we will hold a raffle. And like I said, the prize is around $300, right? And it could increase by the time we do it, right? Because this thing is valued at $300 right about now. So, so all we're trying to do is look to grow our network a little bit more. I know The big thing I want is just on YouTube, just to at least hit 100 subscribers on the channel. That way we kind of get our own URL for our channel and stuff like that. It makes it easier for people to find us and get our videos out there. So that's what we got going on. So like I said, it's the biggest giveaway to date. I know what we've been doing, $100 every 3 months. We gave the plugs away. That's valued over $100. We just want to show you guys that we're serious about what we're doing here. And also, trying to grow our network a little bit. So that's the goal behind here. Don't think we're just doing this for the numbers, because we want to show you guys we appreciate you guys. That feeling across the board. So it's not just a smoke pit thing. I'll do the same announcement on I Said What I Said. Black will do the same thing on Wrestling With My Thoughts, and we'll have that spread across. So everybody's going to have a chance to get in and get this prize. So can't tell you what it is yet. Just trust me, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So valued at 300. And all you got to do is just, like I said, follow the groups, subscribe to the YouTube, optional, join the Patreon and the Bandcamp. And we'll start posting all the links and stuff when we make the official announcement of it. But that's what we're doing. That's what we got going on. Did I miss anything with that, Black?
No, you didn't. But you know what? Today's a good day. I'm feeling kind of generous. You know what? Let's go on Patreon after the show. Let's have a little after hours. And let's play my new single.
Oh, it's ready? Oh, it drops in 3 days.
Yeah, it's ready. They'll get it tonight. All you got to do is come to the Patreon.
I like that.
They can listen to it tonight.
Cool.
So after the show, I'm feeling generous. Come to the Patreon. You'll be the first to listen to my new single. For all the Patreon subscribers. That is the after hours Smoke Pit.
Yes.
So we'll listen to it. We'll break it down a little bit if you want.
I saw last Saturday you did the WandaVision review. I like that. So I'm gonna watch the new episode once we're done. And Saturday, if you're doing it again, jump on there, and because I feel like on Patreon we could be spoiler.
I will.
Free, not spoiler free, but we could talk about it.
Yeah.
In depth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I know you said you're gonna. Did you already watch it today?
No, I'm gonna watch it out. I'm gonna watch it after hours. I'm gonna watch it.
Okay, cool. Same. And then just let me know when you're trying to go live to discuss shit, because I would like to be there for that as well.
I will be on tomorrow. After I watch it tonight, I'll do my review tomorrow. So I'll try to make that a Saturday thing for all our Patreon guys. So and that way I can go into detail, and then I can say what I'm thinking based off of what I'm seeing. So
yes.
And then you guys are going to be the only ones to get it. So I'm not trying to spoil or overcomplicate things for people on the outside. So yeah, I'll do that on Saturdays.
Joanna, get off of Tyler Perry's neck. Talk about he from New Orleans, he know where to go. That's hairstylist. And isn't he based in Atlanta? He could have called Tiny BFF Shanika. Joanna, I told you to go to bed. You in here on people's neck too hard. I appreciate it. That shit is hilarious. Keep giving them all the smoke, Joanna. He got to learn, man.
Yeah,
you got a whole $1 billion studio out there, bro. You got to do better than that, Tyler.
Fuck is you doing, Tyler?
So again, patron shout out to everybody rocking with us. A lot of the stuff that you are contributing to us is being added up and is enabling us to do these giveaways. Kind of, we come out of pocket a little bit for it, but this takes, the brunt of the sting out of it. Appreciate you guys doing that. And low key, when we look at the numbers growing on Patreon, it kind of makes me feel like, oh shit, we're doing something right. You know what I'm saying?
Let's doing something good. Yeah.
Right.
We're doing something
and it pressures me to think of what new content can I think of? Like what else can we provide to people and stuff like that? So if you are in the Patreon, just be active in there. You know, send a message. You can message us, be like, hey, you know, how about this for a topic? I'd like to see you guys discuss this, or on I said what I said. Can you discuss this? Wrestling with my thoughts. What did you think about this match? You know what I'm saying? Like you could do requests and stuff like that in there.
That's one of the perks of being in there. You guys can actually influence show content. All you got to do is just speak.
Because the fan groups are there, right? People can suggest stuff, but the comments in the Patreon carry more weight because y'all really fucks with us in there.
Y'all paying for it. You are the shareholder.
Right. So if I'm not getting anything in the Patreon, any requests in the Patreons, then of course you go to the fan groups and provide that content. But like, you know, if you kind of got, it's like inside trading. You know what I'm saying? You can be like, next week's show, I want this, and you know, we'll do what we can to throw that topic in there. You know, like EJ, he's a member of the Patreon. He wants us to talk about labels and all that stuff. We'll start coming up with a segment for that. For him, so he can jump in and hear our thoughts and participate. So, like I said, it's the perks.
That's a very interesting thing because I do want to talk about that video. So, if you've been following me, follow me on IG at Black Makk. And that's one of the promotion things that I've been doing is I've been finding little clips here and there, and I'll make a promotion video out of it. So that was one of the videos that he was talking about. So, I do want to talk about that. So, definitely.
Cool. So yeah, shout out to you guys, and then flowers to the page or to the Pit Masters. I kind of gave him a shout out last week, but I want to shout out again, Brian Olivia, aka Brian Rex. You see me share his streams and stuff in there. Got merch from the boy Brian Rex. He got the little Naruto avatar with the sword and stuff. So that came in the mail the other day. Cop that, and then also shout out to E. Smitty. Him and his boy shot a beat Yoda. I know we talked about it a couple weeks ago. The Soul Powers album drops. I also got his shirt. I was debating this shirt or his shirt, but I figured, you know, since, you know, I'd shout out the Pit Master here, but I'll rock the real food. I got a ringside edition wrestling with my thoughts coming. Like y'all think I'm playing when I say you.
I got some merch coming too. So shout out to I'm not gonna butcher her name like you did, but I'm gonna shout out her gamer name. Kay likes to play. So shout out to Kay likes to play. I ordered some merch from her, and also I got some merch from the DFPN Teespring. So I got my ringside collection because I gotta have one for the show. I got my Teespring, the Real Food Teespring. FU on me. I bought a mug from him. I bought some socks. I bought a whole bunch of stuff, man. So I had a little bit of extra money. And I went and treated myself. So
treat yourself.
I treated myself.
Yep.
So for Brian, that link is www.patreon.com/thatfelonpodcast. So that is the link to the Patreon.
Yep. And then again, like I said, anybody in this group who has something going on, if you got merch, you know what I'm saying? If you got a side hustle or anything like that I can support, that we can support. Hold on, let me point the right way. That we can support. Let us know, because we'll do it. We'll rock the gear on the show. We'll give it a shout out, all that stuff. Because like I said, every shirt that I put, I want everything like at least daily. You know, I know it's going to take some time, but to build it to where like I am wearing merch and clothes.
I'm rocking somebody.
I'm
rocking somebody.
Supporting somebody's business, somebody's passion and stuff like that, right? So it's almost like
that rubbed off on me because I was like, I'm gonna do the same thing because I do want to support people that support us. So I
got a couple Brain Shack shirts I should wear, you know, on the show. Promote my man.
I do too.
Pittman.
I do.
To shout him out as well. So, but yeah, so B-Rex, shout out to the dude. Dope ass gear. It's a Champion shirt. You know, low key. I don't know if you see it. You know, he doing big things over there. Remember when Champion was cheap as fuck? It was like Martin shit.
Hell yeah, Champion's expensive now. I know because my kids are into it. And I was like, why do y'all like Champion?
We retro as fuck now. Pay for us.
Yeah.
I'm just like, bro, Champion used to be on the rack at Kmart. You get a full sweatsuit, like, $10.
Bro, you walked out the house with Champion on, boy, you know how bad you about to get destroyed. Mm-hmm. They about to destroy you.
Champion of what? Being poor? Ha ha. Shut up. Leave me alone.
The fake ass Jordan zone.
Nah, this shit expensive as fuck, man. But yeah, so and again, because I know I said it in a live, man. Just let us know. Just throw it in here. I know is Apple watching? Let me check. Shout out to Jamie. She has her Savage Bling accessories thing. Ordered Apple.
Oh yeah, shout out to Jamie. Congrats on the marriage too. I never told you, but congrats.
Yes. Pro Wings. Look at Jedi. Pro Wings, baby. You better stop saying that shit so loud for their shoes end up being $150 too. Wings be like, oh, they like us too? But that's all I got, man. You got any flowers you want to pass out or parting shots or anything?
Actually, I'm gonna shout out Joanna because she is a nurse and she is on the front lines every day, and she's also battling COVID right now. So I hope you get better. Thank you for joining the show, even with your condition. I hope you get better soon. So,
bro,
and for everybody that's dealing with that,
yes,
I hope that y'all get through it. We'll get through this shit, and we'll be able to kick it, and it'll be some laughs had in person one day. So thank you guys.
Yes. Joanna, Jen Johnson, my wife, and whoever else is in the medical field dealing with, bro, because y'all be getting them tests on the regular. I know my wife, she gets tested like every week, and it's the nose test. They didn't graduate to the mouth swab. So I know her nose is just, I bet she at this point, she's probably wishing she had the nostrils of Wendy Williams, because it'd probably be easier to get. Wendy Williams' nose made for COVID testing. They'd be like, whoop, whoop. Easy. Whoop, whoop. She's like, are you done yet? Okay. That was easy.
I didn't feel a thing.
Are you sure you're done? I didn't feel the Q-tip in there. Let me stop. But shout out to all everybody out there in the healthcare, medical field, all that stuff, man. Yeah. Appreciate what you're doing. Taylor, I did not forget you. Your stuff should be on the way. I don't know how fast Teespring ships over the APO addresses and stuff, but it's a dope shirt. You're gonna like it. I guarantee it. What show? The Men's Warehouse. You're gonna love the way you look. I guarantee it. I hope you like it. So yeah, just that is a gift from us to you for doing what you're doing overseas. Thanking you for your service and all that. All right.
You.
Flowers are given. Shout outs have been done. And we're coming up on 2 hours. I think that's our show, my guy, unless you got something else.
I got nothing, man. Just join us on the after hours.
Oh, yes. After hours. World premiere of Black Makk's single from his upcoming album, Made as Kelvin Cayley. Tune in for that. With that being said, I am your homie Makk, aka your boy.
And I am bred like a king, Made as Kelvin Cayley. Thank you guys for joining us on this Smoke Pit, episode 28. See you guys next week. Stay safe. Love you.
Peace.
Hey.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night. Come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit. It's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Makk and Makk, welcome to the Smoke Pit.